Well, welcome, Fabric Queen Tarot here. Okay, got a beautiful message here for you today. So pull up a chair, grab a cup of coffee, and you know what? Let's get into it. Okay, I got my pumpkin mug here. You know what? I'm all about the harvest season. I love this. My favorite time of the year. Can't get enough of it. Love the colors, love the warmth, pumpkin spice, lattes, cappuccinos, you name it. Let's go. Okay, because this time of year is all about harvesting those rewards, right? And you are about to obtain some here. So get ready because this is going to feel like, oh, you are being granted an overall blessing here. And this could be good fortune. Fortune comes in different shapes, different sizes here. But there's something else here with regards to out with the old and in with the new, okay? Because you know this time of year, things start slipping, falling away from us, right? Leaving our life, whether it's our jobs, whether it's people that we know, places in essence we've been. And you know what? We're just not returning to those places. In fact, we're taking the road less traveled here. And yet, I see in the ninth house, and I'm seeing a lot of nines here overall here. Some of this has got to do with your spiritual values, but some of this has also got to do with your travel, your long range thinking here, and what it is that you want to share, okay? Because here's the thing, I feel like when you share, you build on your own success, right? Your own wealth here within. And there's certain aspects here you don't want to be shared, okay? Certain things you just want to keep for yourself, which is fine. But I am going to give a shout out to Cancer today, even though it is for the collective. This is really going to hit home for them here because it's going to touch on the feelings, okay? Your feelings with regards to this whole situation. How are you going to feel about this? Are you going to start seeing some overall attitudes that you've seen in the past? There's concern there. And I'm hearing using that intuition of yours, okay? Listening very closely to that inner voice within you here because it is going to be directing you, it is going to be guiding you here. I'm also giving a shout out to Pisces too with that because I feel like, you know what, this is also very influential for Pisces. Not that you have to have it in your chart, but you might feel like a fish out of fresh water here, okay? Maybe a little bit indecisive, flip flopping around here. What do I do now? Okay, because you're facing a fork in the road here. Maybe you just got a wake up call here. But the thing of it is, you're going to be forced to trust your own psychic knowledge, okay? It's like you can't rely on anybody else. You got to trust your own here. And yet you might experience an overall, oh, spiritual type of an experience here happening within your life here very, very soon here. But, okay, here's the thing. I see the Queen of Cups, okay? You might view yourself as the Queen of Cups, or you might be dealing with the Queen of Cups here. And I'm seeing somebody here who's mature, okay, emotionally grounded here. You're the queen, all right, if it's you that I'm talking to here, but you're very secure. You're in your feminine energy here, but you're also very happy. You're very intuitive here. You focus on the positive here, and yet you could be easily wounded, couldn't you? Yes, you could. But right now, most importantly here, you are focusing on that Seven of Cups here. You are focusing on all the options before you, all the overall choices, okay, and the opportunities being placed in front of you here. And you're wondering which one should I choose, okay? Which path should I choose here? Because you know both paths, all right, have options, they have choices. You have choices, most importantly. But the opportunities, okay? Which opportunity do you want, all right? And now you've got to make this overall decision here. Well, I'm also seeing the Empress coming out here. Okay. So I feel like what you also don't realize here is you very soon are going to be dealing with somebody who's in their Empress energy here. Okay. Another divine feminine here, also here. And what you are about to find out here is there's a little bundle of joy on the way. Okay, there's a baby on the way. Somebody's pregnant. Okay, this beautiful bundle, this overall gift here that's about to be, you know what, shown right directly to you here. And I feel like this person, the Empress here, is very nurturing, also very kind hearted, very sweet here. But here's the Knight of Wands in reverse. I feel like within this situation, when you find this out, you might be a little bit rigid about this, okay? A little bit standoffish here, all right? And you might feel like, you know what? You're the last man standing by yourself here, okay? Like you're standing alone, like there is nobody around you, nobody supporting you. You're out in limbo here. But here's the thing, Two of Swords in the reverse here. I feel like what's going to happen here is there's going to be some lies exposed, okay? It's like the truth is going to be told. Things are coming to the forefront here real quickly here. And yet I feel like this has been postponed for an overall reason. It's been delayed because it's like the universe had to get their ducks in a row also before this could be presented to you. It's like you needed to be at the right place in the right time within your life here. And when I look at the Nine of Pentacles here, okay, I feel like within this situation, when you find this out, okay, with regards to this individual, this might create a lack of stability, insecurity within you here, okay? Because here's the thing. You didn't see this coming, okay? I feel like this is going to be a little bit of a surprise for you, all right? And yet, I've got the Two of Wands here in the reverse, too. And you might be a little bit indecisive about this. Like, God, I don't know if I believe that. Okay. Is that really true here? And yet, at the same time, you might have a little fear lurking in the background here, okay? Because guess what? This is going to change everything, isn't it? This is really going to change everything here. And where do you go from here? What do you do from here? Well, I'm seeing the Moon card in reverse here. And I'm hearing release the fear. Let it go, okay? Because what's going to happen here is there is going to be some unveiling of some secrets, okay? There is going to be some truths told here within this situation. And you might feel like you're going to have to regain your composure here when this all comes out, okay? This is something that you did not want to see, nor did you ever want to hear, nor did you ever want to have to experience, all right? And I see the Five of Pentacles here. And I feel like this is what's going to make you feel like, you know what, you're left out in the cold here, okay? Because I'm also picking up a negative change in circumstances, okay? As positive as what this bundle of joy is, there's also going to be a negative change here too. Something that's going to be a little bit, you know what, uncomfortable. And it's going to change your overall circumstances big time. I feel like you might struggle with this, by the way, if this is you. And I feel like this is not going to be easy, and it's going to take a lot of mental strength on your behalf here. I feel like you also could wind up having somewhat of an awakening when this takes place here. Because, boy, is this ever going to be a challenge for you, most importantly, especially with regards to your beliefs. So keep in mind here, with the old and with the new. But there's a lot of thought with regards to this, okay? So think about that, because I'm also seeing the kitchen card here. I'm hearing it's closer than what you realize. And the thing of it is you know what? You have all the tools within you, okay? You really got this. You really seriously do here. But I'm hearing get prepared, okay? Get prepared, because things are about to get mixed up, all right? It's not like you're going to be able to follow the normal standard recipe here. Things are going to get really discombobulated, mixed up here. There's going to be a little spice added overall here within this situation. And yet, it is going to affect your home. So for some of you, this is definitely going to be affecting your overall home. This is going to affect your sense of belonging, your overall security here, your comfort. It's going to affect your personal space here. And I see the Farm card, okay? So I feel like this is also going to set you up in a situation where you're going to realize all the work you've done leading up to this point was done because you needed to be able to handle this overall situation. And you needed to handle it in a more mature way rather than a way you normally or typically would have handled it in the past here, is what I'm hearing. So get ready, because, boy, things are going to be heating up here. Things are going to be spreading. I'm hearing like a lot of gossip, okay? A lot of talk, a lot of gossip here, people talking. You might find yourself speechless, okay? Very speechless because it's going to be happening so fast, okay? All it took was one thing to get ignited and everything else took over from there. So keep in mind, it could easily get away from you here. But I do see the cemetery card. So understand here, it's like, know your place, okay, is what I'm hearing. And yet, I'm hearing finding your place, that place in essence that you can rest upon. So for some of you, you might be looking for a new home. You might be leaving the home you're in right now. You might be shopping around here, but you're going to find a place in a sense of awareness exactly where you belong. Okay. This is going to be a spot that maybe you memorialize. Maybe that's the place you're going to be going to here. But it's that resting place. It's a spot that you're going to take a rest, a relaxation at. Sit a spell is what I just heard, okay? I'm also seeing the Zoo card here, so I feel like things could get very wild, very chaotic. I feel like some of that energy of yours you need to conserve, most importantly here. But I'm also hearing too here, there is going to be some healing, okay? I'm hearing a lot of healing that needs to be done with regards to this whole situation too. It is going to affect your workspace, okay? So I feel like your creative zone, your production is not going to be where it typically and normally is. All right. But here's the thing. A lot of it is because you will be shopping around. You're going to be shopping around for something new. There's a whole variety of new things out there available. And you know what? You're going to be looking, okay? High and low here, okay? I can see you already just searching, okay? But get ready too with that, because as you're searching, I'm seeing the Mystic Haven here, okay? So I think you're gonna be very intrigued. You're gonna be very aware when the overall magic happens here. But you're gonna be pulling on that hidden wisdom within you here, okay? And I think there's something here with regards to like evening hours, most importantly. Get ready because the post office card came out, and I feel like you are going to obtain something within the mail too with regards to this. I feel like that's not too far off. And what it is, whether this is a letter, a package, or something here that you're about to receive, I feel like within this here is what's going to take things to that next step, okay? So get ready. There is some official documents coming for some of you. Others of you, this is a letter. This is a note, okay? I feel like something's coming that's going to be exposed. But here's the garden card, okay? This is something I feel like in the end is going to bring you a lot of delight, okay? This is also something that could be the start of something very great, very wonderful, that could blossom into something very beautiful here. And yet, I also feel like there's going to be a lot of care that's going to be needed to be taken here with regards to this. So keep in mind, get ready to start taking some overall action here, because what your angels are trying to tell you is lately, you know what, you've been working way too hard here, okay? And they're asking you to find some healthy balance between your career and your personal life. Be willing to ask for help from others in order to lighten your load so that you can take better care of yourself here. Straining to make others happy can be harmful to your health. So I feel like your health is going to be in concern and in question here. All right. And be sure to take some time out to listen to your overall angels and your guides, because there is going to be some downloads coming directly towards you here. So with that in mind, get ready, because you are about to get a wake up call. And at the same time, you need to follow this nudge that you're about to get. And with that, I'll be talking to you later.